Hi everyone! So a few years ago at Hobbiton, I saw in a little small hobbit orchard this seed tray box that had walnuts written on the outside. And it was just on like a little bench with some pumpkins next to it, and I thought, I need to make something like that. So I'm finally getting around to doing it. So this is probably less of a tutorial, more of a FYI. I've created these templates and they're available on the blog for you. So I've created two products today though. So the first is that walnut seed tray box. So we can use that to grow our little seedlings in. The second product I created was a seed storage box. Turns out I seem to buy a lot and I need someplace to quickly store them for when I'm needing them for next time. So what I ended up doing was the label is Hamfast Gamgee, which is Sam's dad. They were both gardeners, so I thought I would do something a little bit inspired by their background and just a little bit of Hobbiton locations as well as some vintage vegetable images. You know what, let me just quickly run through this. So this box is from IKEA, so it's easy to grab and it's also got a really nice smooth finish, so it's going to be a little bit easier to transfer images. I did try transferring onto wood a few different ways. In the end, it just ended up being easier grabbing freezer paper, running that through the printer with the image mirrored, and then pressing that down onto the wood, taking a card, gift card, credit card, whatever it is, and just giving that a really, really good rub, and that transfers it across, because the ink is still wet, onto the wood. I ended up doing the same for the walnut one. I did try another way, but it was just getting a little too messy. So while it does create a bit of a worn vintage look, it kind of works for that gardener feel. So coming back to the seed tray box, there's a few points. Look, this is the old way of growing seedlings. They used to just put dirt in, put your seeds in, wait for them to grow, and then they would transplant those into the garden. I will say, if you are planting directly in though, make sure that the wood isn't treated because that might have toxins and so on. It does leach into the soil. When your seeds start to grow roots, then those roots are going to start to absorb anything that's around them for nutrients, and they might pull in the toxins as well. So you really just want to take the extra precaution, just make sure you're choosing a safe wood product. Now, if you're gonna turn around and tell me that you have got a black thumb, maybe you just want to create a little container. Either you can just use it as storage, or I would also say, I think I've got some here, just mustard seeds. You can grow these inside and they can be harvested within a week. And they suggest using them as toppings for salads, snacks, or stir fries. So maybe if you aren't so confident in doing gardening just yet, or you don't have the space, you can always use one of these little seed trays, pop some stuff down, and that can be the start of your hobbit garden. Anyways, I'm really excited that I finally have this to pop on my shelf and a little bit of a hobbit for my own garden. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.